Imagine this. You are a wedding photographer, November rolls in and you are shooting back-to-back weddings. But fast forward to April, no weddings, no income. Or let's just say you are a stand-up comedian. December is packed with corporate shows. You are making more in a month than you used to make in a year. But fast forward to February, these shows dry up. This is the reality of gig workers whose income does not come in neat and predictable paychecks. Instead, it comes in bursts, sometimes too much and sometimes nothing at all. And if you don't manage this irregular cash flow, then you might have lakhs in one season and will be struggling to pay rent in another. So how do you make your money work for you when your income is not stable? Let's break it down. Before we dive into money part, let's clarify something. Who counts as a gig worker? So a gig worker is anyone whose income does not come in fixed monthly salary but comes from projects, performances or commissions. If you are a freelancer, a consultant, a digital creator, a fitness trainer, an artist or even a professional athlete, you fall in this category. Your biggest financial challenge is not how much you make but when you make it, and that can lead to cash flow problems. Problem number one is your income is seasonal. You might be earning in lakhs in one season, but struggling in another, the similar example as we already quoted for a wedding photographer, or even for a voiceover artist who might be earning much more when they have projects rather when they do not have any projects. Point number two is that your income is sudden. For a stand-up comedian who is getting back-to-back corporate shows might be earning a lot more in a short span of time. But what happens when there are no shows? Once the project ends, there is no certainty as to when the next paycheck day is going to come. Problem number three is regarding investing. You want to commit to a regular 10,000 monthly SIP, but with your irregular income, this financial planning can seem overwhelming because you might have money at one point of time but might be struggling to pay rent in another point of time. And problem number four is the lifestyle trap. As soon as you get those big paychecks, you want to go on to that fancy vacation or upgrade your car. In either case, you will be spending too much in short span of time and what you will not have is money for future. Unlike salaried employees who know how much they are going to make and when, gig workers live in uncertainty. This uncertainty affects how you spend, save, or even invest. So how do you generate stability when your income is anything but stable? Let's talk about solutions. Point number one is pay yourself first. As soon as you get your big paycheck, make a point to set aside some portion for your future. Whether you are getting 10,000 or 10 lakh rupees, commit to a certain percent, 30% of your payment or whatever you are comfortable with. Make it a point to pay yourself first before you spend. Point number two is invest smartly. SIPs may not work for you, but what you can actually do is, whenever you get that big chunk at one point of time, you can either put that entire amount in your savings account or put that entire amount in a liquid fund. And if you put that in a liquid fund, do not forget to add an STP to it, which is a systematic transfer plan. From liquid fund, the funds are transferred to an equity fund. For example, you get a lump sum payment of 5 lakh rupees which you have invested in a liquid fund. Now you can place the STP of let's say 25,000 every month, which keeps getting transferred to your equity fund. This not only smooths down the market fluctuation, but also keeps you invested without any pressure. But there are some rules and restrictions as to how you can invest via STP. Do not forget to watch this video where you will get the detailed understanding of this concept. Point number three is pause before you make that big purchase. As soon as the big credit hits your account, the excitement kicks in. Should I buy that new MacBook Pro? But wait for a few months. The excitement will fade away and then you will make a smarter financial decision. Point number four is keeping your lifestyle inflation in check. You might be earning 10 lakh rupees this year, but you never know what's going to happen in the next year. So if you're upgrading your lifestyle too soon, that can be your problem and it can also affect how you spend your money. And point number five is to stay away from those fancy financial products. As soon as you get this big amount, you start getting calls from all these bankers and financial advisors who want to pitch to you the exclusive investment cum insurance scheme or risky market-related products or exclusive wealth management schemes, etc. Most of them come with hidden fees and commission. you need to stick with something very simpler. Low-cost investments can be index fund or equity. If you want safety, then you can invest in PPF, and in case of short-term needs, you can invest in FDs or debt funds, etc. If the financial product is too complicated to understand, it's better if we stay away from it. Money management isn't about how much you make. It's about how well you keep it. Plan wisely, and your money will last longer than your last gig. Now, the key takeaways that you need to remember are: save first and spend later. Number 2 is use liquid funds plus STP to smooth out income fluctuations. Number 3 is avoid lifestyle inflation when big money comes in. And number 4, diversify your investments for long-term security. I hope you liked this video. See you in the next one. Till then, happy investing.